What's up, guys? This is Josh with no longer Iron Bowl training grounds, but old time strength. You know, when I started training, I started out with youth, and it was more athletic based. Football players, basketball players, baseball players. Well, it was called UFA, and it was Underdog Fitness and Athletics, which was I took underdogs and tried to turn them into something special so they wouldn't be underdogs anymore. Basically, like taking a bunch of misfits and making them good. Well, as I, you know, progressed more with my training and what I did, my specialties, I trained my kids in powerlifting. And they've got, my son, he has like 12 state records. My daughter, she once held a national record. I haven't checked, but she may still have that record. And I started enjoying more of the strength aspect of it. Powerlifting, strongman, stuff along them lines. Well, I really started getting into like the old time training, strongman, kegs, logs, anvils, stuff that they did back way before we was alive. And that's really the style of training I like to do, is old time strength. I mean, I do some of the new stuff too. I mean, don't get me wrong, bench press, all that kind of stuff. But like using natural stones, atlas stones, stuff like that. Well, I started reading up on a lot of these old-time strongmen, old-time bodybuilders, stuff like that. And their feats of strength is something that I really enjoyed reading about. I loved watching stuff about them, documentaries, etc. And that's kind of the way my gym's been going, is more of an old school, not your little pretty fancy gyms that you go to, cable machines and all that. More of your old school, hardcore, no AC type of training. And so that's kind of where I come up with the name Old Time Strength. Iron Bowl Training Grounds is out the window. This is the new. This is how I'll be moving from here on out. But I wanted to show you a book that I started reading, The Ben Lilly Legend. He was from over here in Northeast Louisiana. I think he's originally from Macomb, Mississippi, was where he was born. But I work for I say I work for him. I have a client that I train. His name is Joe Rolfe. He owns Star Home Place in Oak Ridge, Louisiana. If you've never checked it out, you should go check it out. Real nice place. Bunch of old artifacts. He's got anvils, old plows. I mean, just look up on Facebook and also look up on Google Star Home Place. I think you'd be very interested in that. But anyway, back to this Ben Lilly legend. His dad, which is passed, of course, knew Ben Lilly. And Ben Lilly had an anvil that he held out at arm's length. And it was an anvil he's actually got on site right now. How he did it, I have no clue. But that's a feat of strength that really impresses me, and I wish I could do. I'll never be able to do it. But just stuff like that really gets my attention. Then you have all these other you know, old time strongman, these circus strongmen that would lift the inch dumbbell. They would Apollon axle, the double overhand slick axle. You had what else they have? Arthur Saxon, Apollo. You had the Saxon bar, which is a square tube bar, which you got to use a pinch grip to get it up. This is the kind of training I like to do. So if you train with me, just be prepared to be adding some of this old school training in. Kegs, logs, wagon wheels, stuff of that nature. So I wanted to get on here and just kind of tell you a little bit about what I'm doing now. And that's the direction me and my gym's headed. Small gym, 1,200 square foot. It's going to be bigger. It takes time to kind of build it up. I've been working hard, trying to do all the things I need to do to market my business right. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where I go over the next few years. Well, I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I've done kept y'all over 6 minutes for those of you still watching. So just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what I'm doing and why the name change. So Iron Bowl Training Grounds out the window, Old Time Strength Shop. Check it out on Facebook. Subscribe to the video. And y'all have a great day.